she has it set to where a lot of things will straight up just skip my inbox. But that's what I was trying to stop her for, because on the actual shopping things, I'm like, don't let it skip my inbox because I want to see what the deals are. Like, don't let my shopping things like skip the inbox, because if it skips the inbox, then I don't get like any notification. I'm not going to actually ever check any other box or whatever, right? So I want to be able to see, I want it to be marked as red. Like, I do not want, we all hate that red dot, right? We hate notifications, but I want to be able to go back and see what the deals were. I want to see what was sitting in my inbox. So for instance, I'm going to go ahead and tell her anything that comes through on showing time. I'm going to tell her, I want this to automatically come into my inbox as red. And she can set it up to where it automatically comes through as red and it never comes through as a notification. And therefore, my notifications are not getting stacked up. Does that make sense? And to me, that's a huge game changer. Like, I didn't even know that was possible in my fucking email.
Hi guys, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
Yeah, sorry, I lost my connection.
So lady, can we do that? Can we show them, like, for instance, let's go to my Virtuplicity email. I want all showing time notifications. I'm going to stop share and I'm going to let you share. Let's set it to where all showing time notifications come through as automatically red.
Oh, sure. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay.
And then Holly's ia.broker email should be starred. No kidding. We were just joking about that.
Okay, there you go. So this is Sandy's email. So we're going to go to her Virtuplicity email. There you go.
And the other thing, guys, is we're actually in the middle of an email migration. And this is a huge lesson that maybe I learned so that nobody else has to. Okay. I had Sandy at sandylyn.com. I had created when I wasn't sure what my branding was going to be in life, real estate in life. Then I became that broker girl. Well, now I'm, I just want like one email. I've got Team TBG. I created teamtbg.co because teamtbg.com is taken by somebody who the fuck knows where, and I'm not going to pay like $1 trillion for that website. So I paid for teamtbg.co. However, explaining to people it's .co, not .com has been fucking ridiculous. So we've all embraced like our Virtuplicity emails. And I think I'm going to let the Team TBG shit. We're still going to remain Team TBG. But for email purposes, I think we're just going to be migrating to our Virtuplicity emails. And so we're in the middle of a migration process. Anyway, my point is, if you're considering a .co email, maybe learn from my mistake and don't do it because people don't fucking know how to read or copy paste.
Hey, Sandy.
Sir.
Hey, I did a .us, like United States .us.
I love it. I think it works, right?
Yeah, because .com was like $2,000, and I'm like, nope, not doing it. So.
And then it's like the veteran thing, so that works.
Yep. Just a thought.
I noticed it right away, like when you had it. Yeah, that was cool.
Okay. Great. So we're gonna use Sandy's Vertiplicity email to run down all the emails to labels and filters. Okay, boss. So I'll show them the showing time, as you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want them to come through automatically read.
Okay. So let's see, for example, let's remove this label. So let's see.
Well, and we don't have to remove the label, but you can just mark it as read, and then they can skip the inbox, right?
Yep. So this is an email from showing time. So what we're gonna do is to grab the email address from here. Also, we're gonna create
Lady, her.
filter.
So Sandy, why do you get the showing time emails? I turned them off because I was like, I don't need to see them. I can always look them up if I need to.
I just like them for historical purposes in case my text ever fail, like in case text fails, in case there's ever a trespassing case against, an agent or a client or whatever. I just want as much data collected as possible.
Okay.
In my opinion. I mean, it's like, doesn't hurt, right?
Well, you can still access on the Showing Time app. Does it fall off of Showing Time, or is it always there?
It's like, are we going to trust an app? It's like, I've got that email forever, and it's
right.
Yes.
How many different services have we used and opted in over the course of our careers? I get where Sandy's coming from.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but yeah, what if one day it's just not an option, or your board says, look, canceling this, like, are you, then you have to go back and screenshot that, or, because somebody can come back anytime and file a complaint or, a lawsuit for any reason. So I can appreciate the historical email value. Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't trust the app because I still have like a lockbox from my last broker that I bought from him, and I still get his notifications somehow. Like they still have not got him off of it, and I get so I know when he has a listing for that box.
yeah.
So it's like weird. So the email is definitely, I do it too, even though I get the text, but sometimes also the text will come late and I've gotten the email. So I'm just like, well, okay.
Yeah, those are all like good, valid points. And no, I don't want to be overrun with notifications. I detest that, but better safe than sorry in some situations,
Well, it's nice if it can go straight to a inbox or something.
And then especially nice if it's automatically marked as read and I've never have to look at it unless I have to look at it.
All right. So here we go. So we're gonna skip this inbox, boss, or we're gonna mark it as read only.
We can mark it as read. And okay, so if it's so when it says skip the inbox and it says archive, does that mean it gets deleted? Like, what does that mean?
So if you check the skip the inbox, it will automatically go to its folder without showing it on your inbox.
Okay, then I'm good with skipping the inbox.
Okay.
As long
So
as it's not deleted.
Yeah, it won't delete it. So it will skip on your inbox, mark as read.
And that just
also
goes to
apply
show
it.
you guys how dumb I am with email. I'm just like, lady, handle it.
Okay, so we're gonna apply it to showing time label.
Yep.
And then create filter. So this will automatically go to Sandy's showing time. So this email. So let's see. You have also an option like to drag this label from here. If you have a specific email, like one email, you can drag and drop the labels. So here we go. So these are all
Love
marked as
it.
red.
That is a beautiful site, lady.
And also it won't show on your inbox, guys.
Ah,
So
that's
as
gorgeous.
I'm showing here. So anything that you want to skip or any emails that all you have to do is to create the filter, copy the email address, create a filter, paste it here, wanted to, you can select all the filters that you wanted, like skip the inbox, mark it as important, something like that. And after that one, so since we already have the labels, we can also create colors, like for example, labels, so you can identify it, we can easily identify which email this color is for, this one, like that. And same thing with this Q car event. So Sandy Lynn told me that she wanted to see it in her inbox.
Mhm.
But so I put it a label as Q car event to identify once she received an email from this, email address. So she can easily identify which email this came from. So after that one, so since we know how to label and create a filter for this, for email address, we can also do a multiple inbox, guys, where you can, once you have a VA, you can inform them, like for example, your VA inform you, or you have received an email from this, so you can create multiple inbox. So all you have to do is to click this multiple inbox on the right panel, go to gear icon, select multiple inbox, and you can customize this one.
So I'm
Click-
trying to do this as you're talking, and my Gmail does not do that. So if I click inbox, it doesn't give me the option. Like I don't have that bar that you have that gives you all of the
Then,
So
the labels.
yeah, well, if I'm looking at if I'm clicking on your inbox where you have it highlighted blue,
Okay, this
right?
one.
Yeah. And then you're
Mhm.
saying I can create different
Are you on your phone or your computer right now? On
my
Zoom.
computer.
All right, then why don't you share your screen? Let me see
Okay.
it.
Well, oh no, I'm on my phone.
Oh,
I'm looking at you on my phone, yet I'm working on my computer.
okay, because I was like, share your screen and I'll help you.
Okay, well, maybe I can.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
I'm going to join from my computer now.
Okay. And then mute yourself on your phone or mute yourself
Okay.
on one of them, just so you know, so it's not a big echo.
Yeah, I'll do on my phone. Can you see me now? Whoops. I'm going to end this.
We warned you.
There. Sorry.
There we go.
Okay.
So
Here.
share your screen. Yep. And then that gear icon up at the top.
Oh, okay.
And then down multiple inboxes.
There you go.
I don't see it. Oh, right here.
Then
Yep.
customize.
So that's what Lady's talking about.
Okay. So that's how you do your labels?
Nope, that's
Oh, no,
she was
that's
moving on to the
multiple.
next part.
Okay.
Do you mean the labels, Leslie?
Do you do the labels in the same spot?
No,
No.
no. So what do you want to label? We can label something for you real quick.
Let's label this one.
Okay. What do you
That
want to do
email.
with it?
Put it under marketing.
Okay,
it's
I'll
like
let you handle this, lady.
Okay. So that email, you would like to label it as what?
Marketing, EXP marketing.
So can you open that email? Okay.
So
Then
here's-
copy the email address. Paste it on the search icon. There you go. Then click. Do you see this hamburger icon on the right side? Beside the X, beside the X on the search icon, there's a 3 lines there beside X.
This thing right here?
There.
That? This
Yes,
thing right
that
here?
one. Yep. Click that icon.
Okay. So put from. Am I pasting that in there?
Can you paste that email address from? There you go. Then create filter. There you go.
Oh, down here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that, you
Oh,
want
so this is where I can do
inbox.
skip inbox and I can just throw it in the.
Okay. Then you want it to mark it as red. Okay. Again, can you click also apply filter on 10 matching conversation down at the bottom? There you go.
And then apply to label. So I choose a label.
Yes, choose labels. If you have a label already, you can choose marketing, but if you don't have, you can create new label.
Got that one.
Okay, there you go. So create filter.
So now it should put it all in the filter.
Yep. So a realtor marketing. You can color that. You can change the color if you'd like to easily identify the email.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. But it won't skip your inbox since you uncheck it.
Okay. Oh, it will not skip my inbox?
It won't since you
Okay.
uncheck skip the inbox.
So
But
can you adjust that at any time? Can you go back
Yes.
and adjust the filter?
yes, of course.
So I go in here. Sorry, I'm really slow. How do I do it one more time? So I go into my, can I just do it from my folder or?
Okay, so I'm going to jump in and say, Lynn, why don't you run back and watch the YouTube recording?
Okay,
to
sounds
check it
good. Sorry.
out, and then let's move on and show some more like email hacks.
Okay, sorry. I'll
No,
unscript.
no problem. No problem at all. I like that you got some like hands-on stuff. Okay, cool. All right, lady. Let's show some
Yeah.
more stuff.
Okay,
This is
so
great shit. Thank you so much.
So I'll show you how to create multiple inboxes. So I have here already on the right side. So if you wanted to customize this one, so we're going to go to gear icon, see all settings. And then we're going to go to inbox. So if you wanted to have like all the start email that needs to be response, you can change the section icon or section name to need response. But let's say, for example, the showing time. So for showing time, let's say it is under label. So all we're gonna do is to put label, then let's make sure that it has the same name as in your label. So the Gmail can easily identify, the filters. So we're gonna do is to create a search bar here. So label, say, showing time. So that's for example. Let's see, let's double check. Hold on. So showing time. So let's make sure the spelling is correct. So showing time. So if you wanted to, showing time emails, just mark, just put it as to read or to urgent or need a response. So what we're going to do is to add a specific name on this label. So let's say, for example, showing time to read. So that will show on your multiple inbox. Also, like, for example, like Slack notification or this queue car events. So what we're gonna do is put a label, copy queue car events. Just to make sure Gmail can identify it easily. Events. And then to calendar. See. So don't forget to hit save down below to make changes. And also, if you wanted your multiple inbox, right of the inbox, above, below, so you have here the option. So what I wanted to have is right in the inbox, so I can easily, identify each of the emails. So let's save changes. And then go back to the email. So this is what it looks like. So all the emails coming from showing time, it will go up, it will go beside your main inbox, which is here. So also we also have two calendar. Let's say, for example, you have an event that you wanted to register or you wanted to set up or, to put on your calendar. So you can easily check it here beside your main inbox. So let's say you have a VA, like, for example, you receive an email coming from a specific person that needs, action. Let's say, for example, this email. So what you're gonna do is, let's say, for example, from this email, you wanted to have a specific action, like awaiting for your response. So what you're gonna do is to see all settings. So you can create any, this one, like, for example, now it marked as starred email. So it's starred. Then awaiting for response. Let's save. So all the, all the emails that has starred, it will automatically go to your awaiting response. So let's say, for example, since I am Sandy's assistant, so this email that needs to have Sandy's response. So she can go from here and check, okay, what are the emails that I need, I need to respond with, something like that. So you can easily go check here, like urgent. You can label it as urgent, to read, awaiting response. Any, you can come up with any names you'd like. So you can easily identify each of the emails. So that's what multiple inbox works.
That's killer. I would not have thought to use it like that.
Yep. So let's say you need, so this email needs a response from Sandy. So she can go from her inbox, select this email, and boom, send and respond.
Um, let's have all of my shopping emails automatically be marked as read.
Okay. And also, by the way, if you don't want to see all the emails coming from all the emails that stay on to read inbox, you can just, drop down.
Because
Just
this will
to
be
hide
good
it.
for Lynn to see, because she wants to know how to like quickly adjust something that she's already set.
Mhm.
So that'll
Yep,
be
yep.
good for her to see.
Okay. So you wanted to, what
So
you
for
want
instance, the Good American, you can see that that's already like
on your
something that
versatility?
should be labeled shopping, but it might be a new email address or something. So it doesn't have the shopping label, but the Good American should have the shopping label. So it might be coming in from a new email address or something, but I want all my shopping label stuff to be marked as read when it comes in.
So if you have received a new email address from a shopping email address, you can drag, like for example, we have here already a shopping label. You can drag it, you can drop from
You can
here
drag and
to
drop
here.
it.
Yep. And it will automatically go to your shopping labels. So since we're using, Sandy's Virtuplicity email, we haven't set up shopping labels yet for this one.
Oh, that's why.
Yep. Because we're using your Virtuplicity email.
Well, let's set it up.
Okay, so let's see, for example, Good American. So Good American, let's copy the email address from here. There. Let's create the filter.
I just want to say this is awesome.
And also you
Good.
wanted
I'm glad you're getting a lot out of it.
to mark it as read. And also, since we haven't created, shopping labels on your Virtuplicity email, we're going to create new label. So shopping. Since we don't want it to nest, let's just create and then create filter. There you go. And then we're gonna change the color. Say, for example, color green. There you go. Shopping. So it's in here. So all your emails coming from Good American are in here on your shopping labels. So it is marked as read as well. But it will still show up on your, So let's say, for example, this email address, since it has a different, domain, you can go ahead and drag this shopping label up to here. There you go. Then it will
And it
automatically go to.
It automatically labels it, and does it automatically create the rule and
Yep.
apply it? That's awesome.
Oops, you're on mute, boss.
I was just saying that's awesome.
Yes, yes, that's it. That, yeah, you can drag and drop the label, boss, on this one.
And it
And
creates the rule for the ones like that email address.
yep,
Very
that will
cool.
automatically. And also, since we already know how to label the emails, so the next thing that we're gonna do, since we're done also with the multiple inbox, so we have another tip is to undo send. So if you accidentally, hit send for without, attaching the document. So let's say, for example, you accidentally send an email without attaching a document, even though you have to attach. So all you have to do is to go to settings, see all settings. So you have an option there, like you can, it can, have a cancellation period where you can cancel the email if you wanted to, add the attachment. So you have an option there, like 5, 10, 20, and 30 is the maximum. If you have, if you wanted to attach a document and then you automatically send it without attaching its documents. So you have an option to undo the email. So that's the other tip.
Oh my
Also,
gosh, you knew that. I never knew that.
yep. So you have an option, just go to gear icon, see all settings, and just go to general. And then on this one, you can go ahead and select, like, for example, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. But yeah, without, sending the email since you forgot to attach the documents. So you have that option. Next thing we're going to do is, since we're done with undo send multiple inbox, you can also have a confidential mode. Gmail also has, tips or tricks or features where you can set an email to a confidential mode. Like, for example, this email is only, will have an expiration date for a week or so. So all you have to do is to go to your settings. So go to your compose. So you see the lock icon here below. So there's a confidential mode there. So let's say, for example, you have an, confidential email. All you have to do is to click this icon. So you can set an expiration here. So they have only an option to remain this email or open this email for a week only, like a month. And after that, they won't be able to open that email. But on your end, it will still show up. And then hit save. You can also have, you can also create, passcode for a specific email, the SMS, and then just hit save. That's the confidential mode features for Gmail.
This
And
just
next,
made having an affair so much easier. I'm just kidding.
yep. And also the one, I think this will really works for you guys, since you always, you're out of your desk, let's say, for example, you have no internet connection. So I think this is the best features for Gmail. It's an offline mode where you can still see your emails even though you don't have a, internet connection. So what we're gonna do is to go to settings again. see the offline. General. So there's a lot of features that we need to discover to, Gmail, from Gmail. You can go ahead and install, Gmail offline extension, and you can even set up for like 30 to 30 days all the emails that coming for all the all the emails that coming within 30 days, it will still show up on your Gmail without, accessing internet. Just install Gmail offline extension. That's the features for Gmail. And also, I believe if you're sending, a same email to a, a person, you can also create templates by, at least you don't need to type in again, our repetitive emails. So all you're gonna do is to go to this icon. So since Sandy disabled the templates here, so we can go ahead and enable the, the templates here. So what we're gonna do is to go inbox. Let's see. Oops. Settings and advanced so Sandy disabled the templates on her Gmail, but let's enable this one, then save changes. So usually we do have a transaction, like for example, since it's where Sandy is a realtor, so whenever we have a new transaction, we have a welcome email to our client. So that will make our that can make our life easier by creating a template. So let's say, for example, we have here, since Sandy don't have a template, so I'll just show you mine. So I created a templates for every, transaction. So I won't type in again and again. I'll just edit the text. So here, so I'll go to compose. And also on the down below, you have here an option to insert the templates. So see, you can also, so let's say, for example, sold. So you already have your template for this one. So you won't type it again and again for every transaction. Since you're
What? This is so new to me.
really, yeah. That's what I'm doing, boss. Because we have a ongoing transaction, so I don't need to type in from
This
time to
is
time.
awesome.
Yep. So you just have to create a template and save it so you can have, a templated one. I believe this will work. This is very, this is a time saver for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super impressed, lady. Good job.
So that's the tips and tricks that I have for Gmail. Anything that you have from me, guys?
Does anyone have any questions for Lady before we end our WTF Wednesday?
That
Great
was
job.
awesome. I'm gonna have to go back and review that.
Yep. Thanks. Thanks, Ellen.
That was, I mean, that blew my mind. Great job, lady. That was incredible.
Thank you,
I didn't
Ross.
know you could house templates inside Gmail like that.
Yep. You can just compose, and then all the drafts email, you can save it as template if you want.
That's
Just
super cool.
create. Yeah. So you won't have to retype again if you have many ongoing transaction. So that's a time saver already.
Yeah, I
Just
love it.
like the template and edit the names and the address.
Very cool.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for attending this week's WTF Wednesday. Next
Hopefully
week,
you have learned something, guys.
what's that?
Hopefully they learn something.
Yeah, I definitely think we all learned something. I got a lot of great great feedback. I think everybody was excited, and I even got some texts from other people who were streaming it. So, great job, lady. Yes, thank you. That wraps up this week's WTF Wednesday. Next week, we've got Sarah Cruz from Houston, Texas. She is going to be giving a teaser on her mini course for the lease up system. And I'm going to let her talk about it, but she basically is going to give agents the blueprint on how you can earn 4 to 5 figures even in the month of June if you wanted to earn money quick. It's all about that quick money. And then the following week on the 31st, we'll have somebody in talking about finances. So we've got packed next couple of weeks of WTFs, Wednesday's training features. So I hope everybody can tune in, and I'm looking forward to it. So